Hi, everyone. Happy November. Welcome to our new November Q&A with Lil. We are so grateful to keep doing these, and it's hard to believe we're moving through the year so fast. But Lil, welcome to the new Q&A. It's great to see you.
Thanks, Katina. It's good to be here.
Yes, so we have a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about COVID-19 testing prior to Thanksgiving and then returning from Thanksgiving holiday. We're going to talk about the Advisory Council as well as some new Hall of Fame inductees. We'll also talk about our new buildings, where we are with that, some sporting events coming up. And then, of course, we're in the season of Thanksgiving. So I think everybody wants to know what you're grateful for, Lil. So we'll get to that at the very end. So let's first start with COVID-19 testing. Students are being advised and asked to get tested before they leave for Thanksgiving break and then after they return as well. So let's talk about that.
Katina, you might have seen on our Protect Texas Together website that in early November, the positivity rate on campus was down to 0.3%. So things are safe and going well on campus. And we want to make sure that's true for all of our relatives and friends. So students, please get tested before you go home for Thanksgiving. Please go to class the week of Thanksgiving. And when you come back, get tested again. And before you leave in December, again, protect your family, get a COVID test, and they are all over campus, easy to get.
Excellent. Let's talk now about Advisory Council. You have wonderful, frequent interaction with the Advisory Council, and November was a time to meet with them again. So tell us a little bit about what you'll talk to them about, what they will learn new about McCombs that they haven't known previous.
So, Katina, we must have 20 boards and councils to support a lot of our different programs and centers and departments. But in November, we meet with the Dean's Advisory Council, which is about 60 very prominent alums and corporate supporters who want to help the mission of McCombs. And so I'll give a Dean's update with a vision for the next 6 years. We are really going to strengthen our 100,000 alumni connections, open our doors even wider to the business ecosystem in Austin and Texas, keep building our digital dexterity that will help us trumpet our brand globally. And in the next 6 years, we will build, occupy, and enjoy the new Mulva Hall. So I will talk to them about that. We will have several breakout sessions where they can give us advice. We will celebrate the latest gift to advance undergraduate entrepreneurship by John Harkey for $10 million. And we will close with a session on geopolitics and national security and how that affects the business climate. And that's led by the director of the Clements Center, William Inboden. And at lunch, President Hartzell will come back home to the McCombs School of Business and enjoy time with all of us.
It'll be great to have him back, back home, so to speak. Well, we have some new Hall of Fame inductees. This is something we do every year. Last year was postponed, obviously, because of COVID. So talk to us about who the new inductees are.
So one of them is our own regent, a McCombs grad, the Honorable Kevin Eltife, who chairs the Board of Regents. Gay Gaddis is a fine arts graduate, but she is a prominent businesswoman, and some of her art hangs in the Dean's Conference Room. You should stop by and look. George Ackert is a highly successful finance alum in New York City. And Mark Gibson, another finance alum, is a real estate person in Dallas who's been very helpful to me in advice about approaching our Mulva Hall project. So I'm very excited that we are honoring those four friends of McCombs in November.
Awesome. Congratulations to them. And that's a good segue. You mentioned Mulva Hall. So give us an update on where we are with the new buildings.
So the exciting news is that University of Texas now owns the Dobie parking garage and the surface lot just north of the AT&T Executive Center and conference facility. And this is going to allow the McCombs School of Business to build a new building for undergraduate education and faculty offices, research, and centers. And the reason it's so wonderful to have a new building envisioned is that it won't disrupt us the way COVID did. So we can stay in our existing facilities while that project gets designed and built, and then move there in a few years to just have a 21st century facility that will bring all of the business school together in the southwest corner of campus. I'm very pleased, very excited.
That's awesome. What's the time frame? Is
oh gosh. So things move a little slow. This spring, we will be doing the request for quote that will bring teams of engineers and architects to bid on the job. And I hope we will choose a team by early summer. And then there is probably a summer and fall ideation and planning before architects actually start drawing. The one thing that will slow this down is we need to build in some subsurface parking. And we think that's rock under there, just like there was under AT&T and under Rolling Hall. And we can't dynamite or jackhammer it out because that would disturb the classes enrolling and the sleeping people in AT&T. So you essentially have to grind down that subsurface. So it's going to be a few years yet before we can occupy. But the fact that we won't be in disrupted swing space is really good news for the McCombs School of Business.
And I think it's a relief to a lot of people currently in McCombs in the undergraduate building who were wondering how that is going to work out with construction and being in the building at the same time. Right. So that is relief, and that's great news. So as we come into a new sporting season, basketball is next on tap. So talk to us about the new basketball season coming up and encouraging people to go.
Gosh, I can't wait to attend basketball games. I expect to go to most of the home games, and basketball coach Beard is really exhorting all of us that have tickets to show up on time and just scream your heads off. He notes that other teams enjoy significant home field advantages with packed, loud stadiums, and he's cajoling not just students, but the middle-aged people in the stands to get loud and use your tickets. So I hope I'll see all of you there.
Absolutely. I love basketball. So I am planning to be there. It's one of my favorite sports to watch. I love how fast-paced it is. So
me too.
I will be there. Well, as we wrap this one up, I want to know, and I think a lot of people want to know, as we are in the season of thinking about what we are grateful for and what we're thankful for, I want to know, as many want to know, what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for, Lil.
Thanks, Katinya. I've been here in the office throughout the pandemic. I'm grateful that we came through it where it was reasonably safe, and we're now seeing these very low positivity rates. So I'm grateful for faculty that showed up with courage last year and this fall. I'm grateful that our soft information suggests a lot of people did get vaccinated. I'm grateful for the smiles I see on colleagues' faces when we convene back together. I'm grateful for our students being resilient in a high-stress environment. We are talking among the deans across campus about how we can provide more mental health support to students. And so I want everyone to reach out to faculty, to fellow students, to alums if you need support you're not getting. because this is a special place and I'm really proud to be the dean.
Oh, well, we are proud that you are as well, Lil. I'm thankful for you. Well, that wraps the November Q&A. We will be back in December. And in December, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to open it up for you guys to submit questions to Lil. We will pick the best 3 to 4 questions. You can email me and we will pick a batch of questions from there and we will pose those questions to Lil for the December Q&A. So there is my email at the bottom of the screen. Feel free to send me an email and then hopefully your question will be read for the December Q&A. Thank you so much for joining us on the November Q&A. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys and we'll see you back here in December.